you are struggling to beat your competition, if you're always losing because of price, if your clients aren't willing to pay you high price and your margin is getting lower and lower, then this video is for you. In this video, we will talk about how you can get your clients to pay you the kind of money that you know you fully deserve and buy only from you, even if you're costlier than your competition. Now, this is amazing, isn't it? Now, the only thing that can help you do that is if you create a differentiation for yourself. My name is Sanjay.
I'm Sandeep.
And we are India's first business coaching duo. We work with entrepreneurs and we help them grow their business while freeing their time and involvement, which means you can do what you love doing while your business keeps growing all the time. So, Sandeep, let's talk about why differentiation.
Yeah, I think the first thing that comes to any entrepreneur's mind is मैं अलग कैसे बनूं? You know, what is my, as they call today, is my unique selling proposition. And the first thing that comes to my mind is customer is always haggling for money, price ज़्यादा है, भाव कम करके दो, तो मैं अपना price गिरा देता हूँ.
हाँ, so price becomes a lot of people's USP. In fact, मैं जब लोगों से पूछता हूँ कि what is your USP, say, you know, we are the most competitive in the market.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a USP. That's not a USP, guys. I want to let you know that if you're reducing prices, okay, which means that you don't have a USP, that's a symptom that your customers are not able to compare anything special about you. And when vendor A and vendor B, they both have similar stuff, then whoever gives cheaper is going to be my option, right? So I'm only going to haggle on price when I can't find a differentiation.
Absolutely. In fact, Sanjay, if you remember our olden days when we started the business,
Yes.
every company that we used to go and visit used to ask us, आप में अलग क्या है?
Yes.
What makes you different?
Yes, absolutely. And it took us so much time to come up with an answer to that question. We had to make so many changes back in our business so that we can actually confidently give an answer to that question. And every business owner should strive. Okay, why? Because price has got a lot to do with the perception of value. Let me explain this.
Yeah.
Right. So, first thing what I want to explain is, in the market there are two kinds of buyers, right? One is a price shopper and one is a quality shopper. Okay, there are people who will only buy the cheapest stuff. For example, the cheapest cars, the cheapest pens, the cheapest everything, right? And there are people who will only buy the most quality, most branded stuff. For example, Mercedes has a market, Maruti has a market. People who buy Maruti will not look at Mercedes. People who buy Mercedes may not look at Maruti. And so now Maruti Nexa is trying to bridge the gap in between. But Maruti Suzuki, the cheapest cars,
Yes.
versus Mercedes, almost the most costliest cars. If you want to look at it, they have two separate markets.
So you can't talk about say Alto or an S class in the same
in the same breath, right? Exactly, right? Now I want to say that, okay, let's do this experiment. Okay, imagine if I had a gift box, okay, and I said, okay, I'll give you this box, gift wrap, nicely gift wrap for 20,000 rupees. Would you buy it? Would you take it from me?
If I don't know what's inside,
What if I give you a discount? What if I said, okay, you're my friend, I'll give it to you for 10,000?
I don't know what's inside the box.
Yeah, how about you? If I further gave a discount and said, okay, buy this box from me for 5,000, would you say yes and buy the box from me? I am sure you said no. You know why? Because you didn't know what's inside the box, and not because of price. I kept dropping the price from 20,000 to 10,000 to 5,000. I'm giving 75% discount, and yet you're not buying because you don't know what you're going to get for that money.
Absolutely.
But imagine if I opened the box and there was a Rado watch or a Ray-Ban sunglasses. You would say, you know what, give me two at the price of 5,000.
Yes,
10,000 ले ले, but दो दे दे मुझे please. हाँ, 5 दे दे. Okay, मैं बेच के धंधा करूँगा like a true business owner, right? So I'm just saying, 5,000 also looks costly. 20,000 also looks costly. For what? Okay. If this was a diamond bracelet worth a lakh, then 20,000 is cheap.
Nothing.
Is nothing, right? But if this was a Chinese watch, not branded at all, let's say 1,000, 2,000, for that 20,000 is too pricey, right?
Absolutely.
So price is always compared with what am I going to get, the value I'm going to get in the customer's mind, that's how they're comparing price. And if there's nothing to compare the value between two vendors, then all I'm going to look at is who's going to give me the cheapest, right? Because खरीदना तो है ही, तो सस्ते वाला ही ले लेते हैं, right?
Correct.
Now, what gives customers value, Sandeep? You know, what do you think give people value?
So value comes from a lot of things. My perception of what is a value. Value also comes from the experience that I want. Value comes from the problem or the pain that one is solving for me.
Absolutely, okay. Value comes from how big is my problem and what is the cost and the impact of that problem.
Yes.
Okay, a bottle of water, it will cost $30 and somebody will say, "Arey, 30 रुपए का पानी कौन खरीदेगा?" But now imagine you're in the middle of a desert with no water for the last 6, 7, 8 hours and you're really thirsty. और वहाँ पे आके कोई आपको बोलेगा ये bottle of water for $500, you would easily pay, right? Yeah, you will say, who cares? You know, take half my jaidat, but give me some water, right? Why? Because the problem at that place, at that point, is very severe, and the cost and the impact of not solving the problem is huge.
Yes.
Okay, cost is external. Okay, so if I don't solve this problem, what all do I have to bear in terms of external circumstances? Am I getting a monetary loss? Is my work getting stuck because of which orders are getting lost? Profit is going low, productivity is going low. So all of that outside, right? And impact is internal. Okay, so what's happening because of that? I'm going to get frustrated, worried, stressed, anxiety, and all of that, right? So the more people are aware of a problem, the cost and the impact of a problem, the more they're aware of the value that this particular product or service is providing. Now, if you can, as a business owner, actually position your product or service as a solution to somebody's problem, and you also in conversation talk to that client and say, hey, do you have this problem? And they say yes. And do you know that if you don't solve the problem, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen? And because of which you will go through stress, anxiety, worry, etc., etc. Now, all of this against my pricing, which is 10% higher, I will take all of this away from you. I'll give you the product on time because that's what you need. Okay, so no productivity loss, no profit loss, you get all the orders, and I will make sure that you win with your client. Okay,
and for that 10% payment is absolutely okay because it solves my problem.
You know, isn't that the reason why Airbnb, Uber, Ola, all of that came into existence? Amazon for that matter, they came into existence exactly that. Why? Because they were solving a problem in the market that existed, and people were acutely aware of the problem, the cost of the problem, and the impact. Like earlier, people would get out of their house and take time to find taxi or auto, and the taxi fellow and auto fellow held us to ransom and said nahi jayega, double paisa, this, that and the other. And then came Meru, and Meru said, listen, you don't have to do all that, call us, we'll send the taxi, you get done after the taxi comes in, and for that you pay just a little extra, 5% extra. And that's how Meru started. And then, you know, Uber and Ola even perfected that. Yeah, they said, you know, Meru bought 5,000 taxis, we're not even going to buy taxis, you own a cab, come join us, and you know, we'll give you business. So it solved two people's problem: the cab drivers or cab owners and the passengers. And you know, that's how they position themselves. So if you can position yourself as a solution to somebody's problem, and if you can make them aware of the cost and the impact of not solving the problem, that is going to be a huge differentiator. Okay, and to do that positioning, Sandeep, do you know there are two sentences that you can use?
Which ones?
Okay, simple. You know, the two sentences are: one, do you have a problem that you don't want? Do you want a solution that you don't have? We can do that for you. Okay, so do you have a problem that you don't want, and do you want a solution that you don't have? Think about that.
Two powerful statements.
Two very powerful statements, and this can be your marketing message, this can be a message on your website, on your brochures, it can be anywhere. Mr. Client, do you have this problem that you don't want? Do you want a solution that you don't have? Do you want to build a beautiful house without spending a lot of money? That's an interior designer's message, right? And do you want to build that house in the lowest possible time with the lowest possible budget so that you don't spend a lot of money, excess money in rent, etc., etc.? I'm an interior designer who delivers in 45 days of time and a beautiful office or a beautiful home for you. Exactly that. A problem that you have that you don't want, a solution that you want that you don't have. If you merge the two together, it becomes a unique selling proposition.
It becomes a very, very powerful message
Yes.
for your business, for you as a personal brand as well.
Yes, and do you know the biggest example of that is Domino's Pizza?
So quick and fast pizza. in
Hungry
30
kya?
minutes.
Hungry kya? A problem you have that you don't want. You know, piping hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or free. That's a solution you want that you don't have. Right?
Absolutely.
And that's why Domino's Pizza is world's number food chain. I mean, a pizza chain in the world, because they deliver on a unique selling proposition. Their pizza is not the best pizza. I'm sure there are a lot of gourmet Italian pizza owners who will say my pizza is better than any pizza in the world, and theirs is also not the cheapest pizza, and yet they sell the most. Why? Because hungry kya?
It's actually looking to solve the problem rather than having great quality or great pricing. You've talked about it. Pricing, not a big variable. Again, quality, every businessman thinks that my quality is
Absolutely.
I cater to all kinds of corporations. I am big, all of that. It doesn't make a difference.
Sandeep, there's a visiting card logo test that you can do, right? Imagine if you created a visiting card with your logo on top and all your unique qualities below. Okay, so great quality, great pricing, timely delivery, best service, best in class, all this, right? And imagine if you just replace the logo with your logo and you remove that and you put your competitor's logo there. Would the card look the same? If the card would be the same, then you don't have a USP, because your competition is saying exactly the same things.
Yeah.
So things about yourself, which is my quality is good, my pricing, and if you like the strategies, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, so that when we make the next video, you get a notification, you start getting notifications, and learn these strategies from us. If you have a question about your business, how to grow your particular business in your particular industry, in your particular area, then please go to comment and write comments and let us know what is it that you want us to speak about next, and we will make a video for you, specially for you, and tag you on that video. We'll also name you so you get some visibility on that video. So don't forget to go and comment any questions that you have. Let us know how you like the video. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. My name is Sanjay.
I'm Sandeep.
And we are India's first business coaching duo. We run an organization called Phenom Coaching, and we work with service-based businesses and help them double your revenue while freeing your time and involvement. Which means kam, paisa zyada, and you can do what you love doing while your business keeps growing. If that's what you're interested in, comment below.
Alright. Take care, guys. Bye bye.